Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Destiny 2. So today we're going to continue the story. I have to go talk to Mara, I think, this time. Which is a change in pace. Hello. Interesting. No voice acting, but okay. Mara nods at you. Guardian, my Techians have felt a ripple of celestial anomaly within the Black Garden, some remnant of Riven's power, most likely. As the bearer of Wishkeeper, it seems appropriate that it be you the one to investigate. Visit the Black Garden with Wishkeeper to investigate the celestial anomaly. Cool. Launch exotic mission Starcrossed on the Legend. Okay. I'm not going to do this now. Because I don't really care about soloing Legend. It looks very doable, but I might as well just wait until my mate's on later and I'll do it with him. In any case, I guess we talk to Riven now? No, it's literally part of the story to do it on Legend. Really? No. Different quest? Constellation Tower. Wishing the best, speak with Riven. So, we'll speak with... Okay, that's fine. Let's speak with Riven. This seems to be the story content. I'm somewhat confused by the way that the track...
Something is wrong. Its stench lingers in the air, wafting up from the shadows of the confluence. I remember this sensation. The creeping whispers. Putrid oil on water. Taken corruption seeps into my lair, as it once did into me. Mara's Techians expect another egg will enter our reality soon. Cut the strings of those Taken puppets as you traverse the confluence. As I said before, Oryx's bargain with me has expired. I owe him nothing. The same holds true for the Witness. If it seeks to take something from me without reaching an accord, then I will reclaim what is mine with vengeance in my heart. Make haste. Reach my offspring before the Taken. Taranis' sacrifice must not have been made in vain.
Guardian, we have reason to believe the next egg could be in danger. Taken corruption has infected the confluence.
It's being drawn in through a breach between Eleusinia and the Dreaming City. I feel it. This is not a disorganized swarm. It is a concerted attack.
Maybe they've rallied around a field leader. One the Guardian can target to scatter them to the winds.
Find them, my Wrath, and see it done.
Interesting. I assume they're being pushed by the Witness, you would have to imagine. Because the Witness has the ability to control Taken, I think, pretty easily. Crazy that it shows that every time you do this. Anything to say, Riven?
Vermin in my lair. Their wants echo on the walls. They wish to corrupt my kin. They do not heed my will or know me. I cannot restrain their hunger.
You never did. I kept them in check.
I can feel your desire, Petrovenge, wrath of the Queen. You walk these sullied halls and see your stagnant years of toil. It is like a game, isn't it? One you simply must continue testing. Why not let me help you? I can free us.
I'd rather fight another 1,000 cycles than watch you starve.
So, prickly, Petra. You awoken never trust my good intentions. Pity.
It's interesting. I mean, I feel like you shouldn't trust her good intentions, obviously, but...
They've blighted the air itself.
Your queen is correct. Corruption bleeds into this city from her throne. A poisoned rain built on the edge of envenomed knives. Why risk slipping? You wish the dreaming city safe? To walk your realm again? Scrawl it on your wall if you must. And let me make it real.
You cannot tempt us with shadows.
I will tempt you with anything to protect my whims.
Very interesting story about the temptation here. Which it always is with Ahamkara, I suppose, but... never really heard interaction between Petra and Griffin before. Cell of Sycophant. Apparently the cat is here somewhere, so I've got to go look for that.
Beacons in the ley lines. They'll need to be relit, and the Taken hold their fuel.
Cool thing you can do with this event, by the way, is when you pick up the flame, as you dunk it, if you swap weapon, right as you dunk it, make it work. I think I failed, but you can dupe the ball, which makes things somewhat easier. Not that it really matters. I'll try to demonstrate it here too. There we go. Yeah, dunk the flame, but I still have the ball, which means I can dunk the third one immediately. Another day, another ball dupe in Destiny. Alright, cool.
You've helped me. My species will live on because of you. Why not forgive like you have the prince? We can help each other more.
Every Corsair I've watched die, knowing it was coming. Your help would be a mockery of their sacrifice.
We both want our kind to be free. Simply say it.
Silence! Each of your 1,000 tongues be still. Gratitude is all we wish to hear from Riven this day.
My thanks. You have.
Interesting. Mara's still angry. Understandable. What I'm looking for, by the way, is the cat, because the cat is apparently in this room somewhere. Alright, we're back. I looked everywhere. I could not find this cat. Like, I looked literally everywhere, so I'm assuming it's bugged. And the cat isn't here. Yeah, I can't find the cat at all, so I'm just gonna move on. Refusing, though.
There it is, the beast that hunts my young. Erase this intruder from my lair.
Fair enough.
So, the Taken do have a field commander.
I will say, slide shot on a goddamn rocket is really fucking cool. Putting it out there. Oh shit, it's taken. It's not good.
A knight bearing Xivu Orath's mark. She must still hold sway over the Taken.
But not all of them. Whatever the Guardians did to her, her power must be waning.
My egg. What has become of my wing?
It's polluted by the Taken's corruption, but intact.
You recover one of my brood, only to let another suffer for your cause! And for this, you demand gratitude!
Contain yourself. We have the egg. Petra, Guardian, return with it, and I will see if its corruption can be reversed.
Interesting. If anyone can do it, I think Mara can probably do a reverse Taken.
I have no love for Riven, and no complete trust of an Ahamkara's predatory nature. But we need that final wish fulfilled. A bargain with Riven cannot be altered, perhaps not even by her. And we owe her all of the clutch. Guardians have freed Techians from Taken influence before. The effort and circumstances were extraordinary, but perhaps it can be done again.
Fair point.
In our war with the Taken in the Dreaming Halls, we found that Taken ontology, when faced with itself, feeds on itself. Following that principle, you should be able to find a coalescence of Taken essentia in the Ascendant realm. Theoretically, we could use it to cleanse the egg. That's all the strategy I can offer you, I'm afraid. Your tenacity in this is appreciated. And appropriate. If we fail here, Riven loses an egg. But we lose our path to the Witness. And all roads thereafter.
Interesting. Mara cautions that the corrupted egg is in great danger, but there is a chance it can be saved. 3 of our own Techions previously were cleansed of corruption. Indeed, we did that in the raid in Last Wish, as well as some story content in the actual Forsaken campaign. The effort and circumstances were extraordinary, but perhaps it can be done again. The corrupted strike as well. If you've done that, you also cleanse the Techion. Taken corruption feeds on itself. With luck, you may be able to find an object in the Ascendant Plane that can eat the egg's corruption and leave the egg whole. Mara ends with a grim reminder. If we fail here, Riven loses an egg, but we lose our path to the Witness and all roads thereafter. Okay. We're going to complete the Ascendant Challenge. Cool. Where is the Ascendant Challenge this week? Do I have to just find it, or do I look up where it is this week? Hey Google, where's the Ascendant Challenge this week? Okay, it's the one in the gardens. That's fine. Fantastic. Let me just double check I have tinctures. I'm sure I do. Indeed I do. Big Scorn Boy. That's a Baron. It's a Machinist. What the fuck's she doing here? Am I stupid? I don't remember her ever being here. In this public event. Surely they didn't update the public event, did they? If you follow the path that I just took, I would have put it in speed up mode, probably. But you follow the path, it actually points you to it, it's fine. Come over here. Try and not get shot by this fucking eye. Alright, stopped. Take yourself a tincture. Look at that, we have an Ascendant Plane. Ugh. Alright, fine. I don't particularly like this one. This one is useful in that you can use it to kill an infinite number of Thrall, because the Thrall never stops spawning. But Other than that, it's still kind of annoying. So what we need to do is we need to go get the balls, and we need to take the balls back to the center. Don't let them. A 2. And 3. So, after you've done all 3, what we're gonna get is infinite light, and we just need to kill all of the dudes who are chasing us. As I said, relatively easy when you have infinite light. Hey, buddy. Let me get the chest.
You have it? Yes. I can sense the recurrent hunger collapsing in on itself. If left alone, do you think a corrupted egg would produce a whim like Riven? Would it retain control of itself? Or would it be a beast whose hunger could never be satiated? And is there any difference between the two? Petra is waiting. Meet her, and let us placate the dragon in our midst.
Bit bitchy there, Mara, but okay. Let's go. So we need to go to Helm. I think it's sent to the holo projector?
Shiro Chi and the others have made good use of the taken essentia you obtained. The spell to cleanse the egg has been prepared, but it requires paracausal fuel to ignite. Riven could provide us with the spark herself, but we can't trust her not to take advantage. In her current state, she might be unable to, even if she won't admit it. I'd take it myself, but I've hurled expletives at its mother and made too many wishes out loud during this operation. For all we know, that's how the Great Hunt was begun. Instead,
Interesting.
you could allow the egg to feed on your desire, as a catalyst to jumpstart the spell. It should be perfectly safe. This Ahamkara is not yet born. You're not making a true bargain. And we have no other choices. Head to Riven's lair and focus on what you crave of the outcome. Let's hope we don't end up with another curse.
Interesting. Petra has an update in the Taken Essentia you've collected. The Techians have made good use of it, but they need one last thing to ignite their spell, a spark of wish magic. Riven could provide the Wither with spark herself, Petra says, but you can't trust her not to take advantage. Petra suggests that the safest way to get the spark would be for you to allow the egg to feed on your desire. Head to Riven's lair and focus on what you crave of the outcome, Petra said. Let's hope we don't end up with another curse. Indeed. Pathways in Riven's lair or the coil. Alright, we're back. That took a while. So, I loaded into coil, and I loaded into a tier 3 with 2 guys who are like, or tier 4 even, with 2 guys who were trying to finish it. They were both relatively low level, and they only had like 2 lives left. We managed to knock it out. I helped them clear it, but it doesn't matter what like stage of coil you do, it only gives you 33%. So after that, I was like, well, I don't want to do like a full coil run again, so I just went in solo and did the first level of coil twice. Still took a while, I'll be honest. Anyway, let us go witness a conversation with Riven, I think it said. Conversation with Riven observed. Interesting. Sorry for my housekeeping in the middle of this, but, you know, it's worth being done, so I don't have to think about it later. Alright, cool. Cyrus, Riven, and...
I've ascertained the path the witness took. The veil alone cannot safely reconstruct it.
What stops you?
Instability. The veil traces the shape of our consciousness, but that shifts as fluidly as our thoughts do. It is as though we alter the path by observing it, none would survive the crossing.
I can grant passage. Savathun's wish can weave the ley lines into the veil, entangle them for a moment. But you will not send an army on the wings of a wish. Only one.
One? Explain this deception.
You've done me a great many services, O Warden's Mine. I'll grant you the ultimate Ahamkara courtesy. The complete truth. Savathun's wish grants one singular passage. No more.
You knew from the beginning. You sought to twist our aspirations, as your kind always does.
How many of my clutch would you have saved had you been privy to the limitations of our arrangement?
Play your part, lest I shape you into a trinket of caged hunger to be forgotten in the Guardian's vault.
I am your helpless prisoner. What other part would you wish I play? I cannot change Savathun's intent.
Interesting.
Then what use are you to me?
Mara, one may be all we need.
I am being
Holy shit.
kind even. It could always be worse, as you know.
This is our only way to pursue the witness.
One to send.
I mean, I'm going.
Curious. This simplifies things. What if... Yes. Guardian, excuse me, I believe I'm onto something.
He's getting better with Strand. I reckon. Doesn't even want to talk to me, eh? I really want a subjunctive. Please, game. Just, you know, any subjunctive would be nice. So we've got a hollow projector to listen to now. Let me just grab my red borders while I remember.
One to send, she said. I believe the witness had found a point of weakness and exploited that point to pierce the traveler's defenses. But the witness did not gain entrance through an attack. It parried. There was no need to breach a door because through the traveler's resistance, the way was left open. Its blast was meant to expel, but the witness redirected the flow of that intent with its own, using the veil. If Riven can imprint the ley lines into the veil, send one of our own to the other side without invitation, we can open the door. Once open, Guardian, the path to it matters not. Only that we're now able to cross the threshold. The veil will flow to that point around any obstacle. I told you I was onto something. It sounds simple in retrospect to use the ley lines as means of travel, as we have before. But they do not touch the traveler, nor the veil, and not even Mara can command them to do so. It may seem as though Riven promises more than is possible, but that is the foundation of a wish.
Indeed, that's kind of the point.
We must yield to our disbelief and give ourselves over to chance. In that unknown venture, in discovery, the path forward is revealed. One egg remains. Then all our integument risks, our layered depths to this cause, finally, their worth will be realized.
Interesting. So once you get one person in, they can open the door, essentially. Osiris has come up with a revelation. When the witness entered the Traveler, it did not do so by redirecting the Traveler. It did so by redirecting the Traveler's own power against itself while using the Veil. He believes he can put the Veil to a similar, if less destructive, use. If Riven can imprint the ley lines into the Veil and send one of our own to the other side, we can open the door. Many long weeks of constant research have paid off. Osiris believes there is a way to follow Crow through the portal, and urges to keep going. Follow Crow through the portal? Interesting. Huh. Very interesting. We must yield in our disbelief and give ourselves over to chance in that unknown venture in discovery. The path forward is revealed. For now, one egg remains. And then we have to speak to Riven. Hello.
Thanks to Mara's efforts, the egg was cleansed of its corruption and saved. The irony is not lost on me. I suppose I should thank her, though she may not be receptive to my gratitude at the moment.
Probably true.
Mara will soon recognize that it was a gift for me to divulge what I did now, rather than when the wish is made. Perhaps she already has. Even an Ahamkara's power has its limits. It is beyond my ability to alter the path that the witness opened. Savathun knew this, which is why she crafted her wish to make use of the ley lines instead. Always so clever, that one. And the witness. Its ambition knows no equal. This final shape that it seeks is not unlike a wish itself. One that would forever erase the difference between desire and reality. Anathema to my kind. I will not have my progeny suffer such an existence. Continue securing my lair and gathering my clutch. Mara was right about one thing. Like with the portal, I cannot alter the terms of our bargain. Collect all of the eggs, or the wish cannot be granted, even if I desire it.
Interesting. I need to get rid of a heavy... I can get rid of this. And she will call on us when ready, although there will be, I imagine... Indeed, I was correct. There will be... a message on here.
What were you hoping to achieve by threatening Riven? Had I not been there to stop you?
Osiris, I admit I was... angry. I'm seldom able to express my emotions openly. But I had no intention of harming Riven. I only wanted her to believe I might.
Perhaps you could warn me first. I was worried you lost sight of our goal.
Have I ever been one to miss the forest for the trees?
Quite the opposite. While I tend to find myself mired in the details of the leaves.
Both sorts are necessary. Your eyes on the fight before us, and mine on the horizon.
How do you see the end so clearly? Even within the infinite forest, I could not predict as you do.
Clairvoyance is a charade. The ground shifts beneath us as we walk. We manage best when we make our own stepping stones. You know better than most how many times we've had to adjust our methods to achieve victory. My death at Saturn to pierce Oryx's defenses.
Countless recalculations against the Vex. Stealing Savathun's secrets from within.
The planting of the silver tree on Io.
I took some convincing on that. But it truly was the beginning.
Sagira's death, Crow's choices, your new perspective, none of these were part of the plan.
Each adjustment came at a cost. I wonder what costs the Witness has yet to extract from us.
Whatever they are, we will meet them. And persevere.
It's interesting seeing these two interact. Also, Osiris stopping her with Strand was fucking sick. Well, that's gonna be it for the story, I think. It is worth noting, I think the Starcat is bugged this week. I could not find it anywhere where it was supposed to be. I may look it up and do a video on it anyway, just saying, hey, it's bugged. I wonder actually, maybe they've got like, maybe it's mixed up with another one, so maybe there's another cat somewhere. I'll look into it and tell you one way or the other. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, all that kind of jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.